Hello, Selkie.
Salem, if you're ready for me.
Hello, Crimson.
Hi, Salem. Let me put away my glasses and not totally throw anybody under the bus because I wouldn't do that. How are you doing?
I am doing great.
You sound nervous.
I've just been in mute doing breathing exercises.
You sound like Selkie when she was feeling super nauseous and I had to when we were doing a karaoke stream. It's okay. We are
Selkie,
professionals but not professionals,
Selkie, look,
and it's
she's
all
calling you
about
out.
having a good time. I have no problem supporting my seraphim.
Oh, but hello, Crimson. How are you doing? We've already asked me that, so there
I'm
you go.
doing well.
That's great. I just
You're
finished
fine.
eating dinner, so that's great.
Yes, we totally did the right thing of making sure we had sustenance before on stream. A couple souls, they whatever they consume as an SCP. So it was delicious. There you go. Professional but not formal. Absolutely. I mean, you guys get to see my legs today. I don't normally pull those out. I'm just a little showy today. I didn't know how I felt about it. I was like, oh my God, I actually don't normally show my legs.
Oh, and to
I was
answer
like,
your question,
someone's definitely going to do something.
and to answer your question, Dark, I'm the one that timed you out. Anyways.
Oh, you're punishing your chat already?
Yes.
Oh, I can't punish my chat. My chat's being surprisingly nice. They're probably just waiting for the rest of it to go.
They're waiting for the right moment.
They're probably waiting for the chaos to undo themselves. It's okay.
They're waiting for the right moment.
Exactly. They know when to strike. They wait for vulnerability and go for the heart. It's just how I raised them. I'm so proud of them.
Oh, you didn't notice the timeout? You want another one?
Oh, damn. No matter how much you plan something, it always says the hiccups and issues are normal streaming live compared to edited videos. Absolutely.
One thing that I wish
was
fixed. One thing I wish was fixed was the fact that my model is very, very laggy right now because I'm screen sharing. That's the only thing.
I got you.
Yeah, that's my only issue with the video right now. But we are here because I have picked out 5 very special SCPs that I know about, and Q in the chat here knows about one of them, and he is very traumatized by it. And as a matter of fact, it's one of his favorites, and he'll know which one I'm talking about when we pull it up. And I have read one of these up before, but actually 2 of these I've done videos on. The first one is actually one of my most...
I saw one of them.
So you're gonna know exactly what it does then. Okay.
I stopped. So I saw it and I was like, I'm gonna stop because knowing my luck, he's gonna use one of these on his stream. Sure enough, I was right. So we're gonna pretend like I didn't do any of that.
Yep, I used 2 of them actually. 2 of the ones that I did videos on, and they're the 2 most recent ones. So for those who actually watch my videos, Oh wait, I forgot. You guys don't actually watch those. Anyways,
Oh, shut up! Wow, Salem, demeaning in the presence of me. I'll remember that. I'll just bully you after.
Yes, more. Okay, anyways. We're gonna pull up the first SCP. This is SCP-1285 or 1285. This is it. Crimson, can you see it?
I can. I'm seeing if there's a way for me to just get your image. If not, then we'll go with this.
I did send you the pictures in DMs, so
we'll see if I can do that better. I would hate to oust your whole OBS like that. Let's see. And then it'll save you free. How's this? I'll get the image and then you go ahead and stop sharing your screen so it'll save you some magical juice for your lovely model.
Q already knows which SCP I'm talking about.
We're gonna go in. Okay, I have the first one right here. Let me just download these real quick because we're totally professional in that sense. All right.
Medusa La Llorona and Groot in one SCP.
Nope.
I don't know where you got Medusa from. Maybe because it looks like hair. I don't know. Also, making it 30-second. Are you asking for a 30-second timeout? You're like,
damn, your chat's on fire. Thank you very much for the follow.
Free dark. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh man.
All right, I believe I have these beautiful messes here. Let's see. I'll do an image and then I'll just change it and be terrible here. All right, we're gonna do SCP.
Yes.
And then the first one here. Okay. Oh Jesus. Hold on, I almost totally messed that up real quick.
I'm gonna since I have my chat up on my screen, you can't pull up your side now.
Aha! Look at that. What's the first one?
Oh,
we're gonna put it right in between us.
I just realized something. Okay.
Chaos. Yes.
Just realized it.
Boom. That is our first Hey, I'm trying. Trying.
She's doing her best. We're both doing our best.
I totally can do this.
Oh jeez.
Yes.
I also just realized my Fugi is not my model.
It is not. No, you did not change it, but that is okay. I assure you, Salem is no better. Well, you know, when you live as old as me, you hope that you have some shit together. It just doesn't happen for everybody, but you know, you try. Oh, there it is. Oh, Salem's so cute.
I'm so tiny.
You guys have to deal with the hand-drawn version of mine.
I assure you, Salem is not.
So cute.
Q!
Oh, it's Jevin! Probably.
Tovarish is Q, by the way.
Salem's not terrible.
Tovarish
is cute. Oh, yes. Are you ousting your chat to me so I can bully them later? That would be terrible. That would be absolutely terrible.
Yeah, nice try. Right. Jamers is there to vouch for me. Anyways, this is SCP-1285. Now, looking just at this image, what do you think this thing does? Just to get a better idea of what it is, it's a wooden sculpture of what seems to be a human, but its head is these like roots coming down. What do you think this thing does? The first thing I thought of was
so just looking at it and being the chaotic gremlin that I am, we're not going to go into loot territory because we're going to be good about this because we're on live air, everybody. So let's not do succubus, demon-like lustful tendencies. That would be bad.
You haven't been to my streams.
I wouldn't do that. Looking at a wooden... Oh, yeah, he 100% does. I would say, as far as this wooden structure, you know, the way it's poised over kind of gives me like the, what is it, like the bright insect vibe, where you like, when something looks innocent or is dangerous. Pretty or something like that, but in honesty is like venomous. You know what I mean? Like a poison dart frog. That's a
Yes.
good example. Like
Something
it's
that's colorful
pretty,
is
it's
often
this, it's
poisonous.
something that looks like it would not kill you, but it's going to. So that's my vote. I think this is like, since it's roots, I feel like it's a slow kill. That's what I'm
I
vibing here.
see. I see.
So slow kill. But I don't know how it moves because, it's stuck there. So like it could be something that seeps, like crawls through the roots and stuff and like kind of hunts you that way, like It Follows from the horror movie.
Mhm.
Um but it doesn't really show a face, so I don't know exactly what I would vibe off like not having a face. So maybe it goes for heads. So let's purely off a guess. It's a killer. It's slow. Travels via roots and it eats people's heads. That's hopefully my vote.
I see.
How wrong am
Well,
I?
yeah, not. I mean, you're not too far off. What did
Oh,
you say, Selkie? I'm gonna be lewd. It looks like the thing that touched the woman. The roots. Oh, interesting. Okay.
I didn't
Um,
notice that Silky has a different name
in YouTube.
in your side. Okay, I was
Hmm.
like, interesting. Okay. I got you. I got you. I see you.
Dark never listens to me. He actually, every time I talk about something, he just turns off his ears because I've explained before why I'm in San Francisco. Like, anyways.
Oh, damn, he's doxing himself. Oh, yikes. San Fran is expensive.
I don't actually live there, but whatever. Anyways,
Mm.
SCP-1285 is, well, what you see here. You're very close in terms of how it works. Very slowly
Okay.
does it move. The actual body doesn't move, but if it's inside a home, those roots will grow slowly towards the nearest bedroom, and they will go over to the nearest bed. They will attach itself to that bed. Whoever
Mm-hmm.
sleeps in that bed next, that will be the victim. Those roots will wait until they go to sleep, and they will crawl up over to their face and gouge their eyes out, replacing them with little flowers. Those
Ooh.
little flowers will attract insects. Those insects will
Mm-hmm.
pollinate will pollinate the flowers, allowing the SCP to continue living and to grow. That is how SCP-1285 works. Now, as for other information behind it, I haven't looked too far into it, so that's about all I know in that case.
So let me get this straight. So you're saying that this, when it kills somebody after gouging its eyes out and like it becomes like flowers,
Mm-hmm.
etc. Like, does it leave its old body behind, or does the body like
Its
disappear
old
into
body,
the bed, or how does that work?
its old body still lives. It's more like a base.
So they
It's kind
multiply.
of like, yes, it's a multiplying thing. It's just using,
Oh
it's
god.
attaching itself to the person that was sleeping and using them as a form of way to
Parasitic host.
continue growing.
Mm.
And it will continue
So it's a
doing that.
parasite, host, and multiplier.
So basically,
Yuck.
you don't want this thing to be in a hotel room because that would be quite the mess in a
So it's
hotel
the
building.
SCP version of bedbugs.
I mean, in a way, to an extent, yeah.
Eh. That meets Last of Us. Got it.
The nearest
Cool.
bed. You say what? Yeah, Crimson. I'm too lazy to swap my YouTube. I see. Yeah, that sounds about right. You just
Well,
have
on the
horrible memory.
bright side, Salem here doesn't have to worry about it because I don't think they're ever going to go to bed.
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, the next one we have is. I actually forgot the number for this one. That's actually really bad.
Oh,
It is
oh,
5. Okay,
the
I
next
remember. I
one.
think I remember the number, kinda. SCP-5160. And that is. You should be able to see it on. I think. Did you already put it up?
It's the ram, right?
Yes, the beautiful sheep.
The
Let me just
beautiful
clarify
sheep.
and make sure it is a sheep. It is the. Yeah, 5160 is the SCP.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think this thing does. It just looks like a normal sheep. I mean, in real life, it probably is just a random picture that somebody took at a fair or something. But in this case, what do you think this sheep does? There's nothing abnormal about it. It just looks like a regular sheep. Well, right here it does. What do you think it does?
Wait, does it have a different form? Because if it has a different form, like I feel like
Not really. It kind of, I mean, yes and no, because it keeps this same form. The only thing it does, the only difference that makes is, oh, my bad. I think I did forget some bit of information, but go ahead
oh,
and I'll clarify on that. Take a guess what this thing does.
let me bring that closer and take a look. So it seems like does it attract the Welsh demon sheep? Oh god. Let's see.
That's a good guess.
Yeah,
but...
I mean, I think you're right in the aspect that it doesn't necessarily have any like correlation that it like you said, it's somebody who probably took a picture at the fair, so it's not like there's anything distinct that calls out to me. But let's just fly the seat of our pants and go for something wild. So it's a sheep.
It's a sheep what?
We're just gonna go with I totally vibed off because I said hi to people in chat. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
no, don't
not
worry.
to throw you for a spin. This sheep seems normal, so I'm thinking we have to go completely opposite with it. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's something that like lives in sheep or disguises itself as a sheep. So we'll go with that. So it's not truly a sheep.
Okay, like a skinwalker type thing.
I can't believe you, Selkie! Why did you oust me like that? What? Bitch! Bitch!
Huh? Oh, on my side.
I'll play it for you because you have soundboards on, right?
Yes.
She played this.
Daddy, I've been a really bad girl.
Oh, take that.
Hey, that's for your chat.
Yeah,
more
you're
than
welcome,
mine.
chat. You can clip that all you want.
So we're gonna say that this entity, this SCP, is like in sheep's clothing. Mm-hmm. We'll go with that. And since we were going after the unalive versions before, let's go with passive. It'll be passive disguising itself as sheep for like maybe some kind of continuation purpose. That'll be my vote. Okay. So tell me how wrong I am.
All right, well, first of all, I finally got the information, and I was right in my thoughts, and yes, I was correct. This SCP, it looks like a normal sheep at the moment, but that's just because the picture took it that way. In reality, anybody who sees it will actually see it wearing a witch's hat and clothing that would normally be worn by a grandmother, so Crimson here. And
I'm the mommy of your mommy. I'm the upgraded Nana.
Chat, you remember when you guys used to call me mom for some reason? This is your grandma. Anyways.
Hi.
Okay, anyways. In some cases, some people will see the sheep as not a sheep, but in their own grandmother. So it's a perception type thing. Some people see it this way, some people see it that way. Now, it's not dangerous. It's a Keter class, which many people confuse for, oh, it's dangerous. But no, Keter means it's very hard to contain. Why it's hard to contain? It's because it teleports. Why? I don't know. It just does. And they
want to give it superpowers.
Yes, they want to make it hard to contain, and it's just basically let's just make it teleport. Anyways, it can teleport, and it specifically teleports to any area of low income, specifically to school areas. It will teleport to a low-income school, and it will go up to children, and it will give them clothing made of wool. And that wool, or that clothing, will have its own special powers as well, its own special properties. Like, just for example, I have two examples. There is a pink wool sweater that when worn, it gives the person who is wearing it some confidence, a confidence boost. Or mittens,
Okay.
or mittens, for example. Another example is
So it's
mittens.
puffed clothing.
Yes, and the mittens, if worn, they will instantly begin to warm up your hands, like if they have some kind of built-in warmer or whatever. So essentially,
Okay.
this SCP is why it shows up as a grandmother. It's basically your grandma trying to protect you and give you clothing, you know, like grandmas do. And that is SCP-5160. The beautiful grandmother
Interesting.
sheep, and the name, and it actually fits the name too. The name is let me see, I can pull it up real quick, or can I? Yes, the name is literally Mother Sheep Believes in You.
Toverish is asking how it tastes.
Of course you do. Of course you are, Q. You know, Q and
So
Trini are both on the same boat here.
Well, what did I do? Thank you very much for the follow,
What?
lovely.
Q just
I
said
have been confused.
Q just said hag factorium.
So let me get this straight to make sure I understand this SCP well. This wannabe Nana goes and is hard to contain purely because they have teleporting ability as well as potentially other things. And this sheep wears a witch hat. And essentially my people, I'm not necessarily a witch. I'm more of a demon, but I do disguise myself very well. So very possible. They triggered me into idiot.
The O5 here. They can see you're a demon and they're not very happy that I brought you here. But that's fine. They don't like me either. Anyways, continue.
So, oh, Jesus Christ. No, it's okay. My service doggo decided that it was alert time for whatever reason. So,
you okay?
Oh, red panda over here. Hey, it's red panda. Hello, lovely. Sorry, I'm getting very distracted. So this, it's okay. It's okay, Takashi. It's okay. So what I'm hearing is there is this wannabe Nana who is a sheep with a witch hat that goes to places with low-income schools, knits buffed clothing with mittens that can warm no matter what, like a heater, and then the sweater that boosts confidence. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yes. I mean, it's more than just.
So I am so glad that I didn't go with my service doggo is losing his shit. I am so sorry. It's okay, lovely. It's okay. We are safe. He's okay. He's alerting me.
I think he's alerting. I think he's alerting to me. My aura is going over the other side.
This sheep is bad. No pun
sheep
intended.
Is bad.
No pun intended at all. The sheep is bad. Very bad. But yeah, so I was good to go with the not unaliving aspect, so we went for passive. So at least I got that and a couple other things. So ha ha ha.
Ignore that sound, chat. I knocked something over.
Oh, what did you knock over? Say
nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. It wasn't a very expensive face.
That would be terrible.
It is. I mean, it would have been. What did you just say, Q? I got tricked into land by my Mexican uncle. That's great.
And if we're asking how the sheep tastes, if it genuinely is a sheep, I would be like, I bet it would taste like a home cooked meal.
Everybody I talk to about this SCP wants to eat it. Selkie wants to eat it. Trini wants
one of
to
your
eat it.
lovely
Q
beings came over here and asked what it would taste. So.
Oh yeah, Q, good job.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, what is this? Bro's about to live out. What? Run high school club? High school what? Okay. Anyways.
What do we have? Oh, high school host club. Yes, I see you.
Okay, now I didn't do this for the last one, and I forgot because I forgot. Um, do you have any questions about this SCP?
Mm. So
And
aside from making people clothing, does it have any other benefit aside from like sharing with others and like caring for them?
not that we know of as of now. Because you broke the vase. What do you mean? Because I
Okay.
broke the vase. Oh, it's another. Okay, my Fugi is acting out.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Crimson is
On my
actually
end,
a
you're
gear on
good.
the
I don't
inside.
know about yours though.
No, on my end is pretty bad. I don't even know. I'm not even looking at my own stream, so I don't even know how bad the lag is. But nobody has said anything, so I'm gonna assume it's fine.
I think it's okay.
My Fugi is.
If you need me to send you a PNG instead, I can also do that if you'd like. It's totally up to you. So,
I have a PNG, so if I really wanted to, I could do that.
yep.
Actually, let me do that just in case it continues. Oh wait, you're showing my OBS, huh? So you might be
Of
seeing what I'm
course,
doing.
demons know what a PNG is, Red Panda. I have souls to eat and sacrifice them, please.
Okay.
You have to be with the
Write that down.
times. Does it come with a Worcestershire sauce?
Worcestershire sauce, no.
I'm sure it could if it was a Japanese styled
Oh my
lamb.
gosh.
We could like make it into like a Japanese hangbug steak and then like have that Worcestershire sauce side with like a nice Japanese potato salad
I don't
with
have your
a
image, apparently.
sukemono.
I don't have your image. Never mind.
You're good, Red Fan. I was just teasing. Duh, hell, corporate life.
Your Fugi is lagging. I don't know why it would be, though. Probably a browser issue. I do not know. I think it's the fact that I'm currently
Please,
screen
mother,
sharing.
do I need to inform Big Sis Mew? What happened? What is requiring of the information of my other children?
Can you send me the image because it is doing it too much? Hello, Deku.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want the PNG, I will get it for you. Let me just get here.
If I can even do it, because now my OBS is bugging out. I mean, not OBS, Discord.
There we go.
Let me turn off the Fugi real quick, because it's being ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah.
That's... I don't know how I
Sometimes things get glitchy on the weekends because we're all like high volume traffic.
Me, it's always glitchy. That's just normal for me.
That's fair. Every time I look at my ping or bits, it always tells me I'm unstable, but I don't see the lag. So I'm like, I'm assuming it's okay. I would hope somebody would say it if I was lagging.
Yeah, I'm the same way, and as of now, I can't see my screen. So if it's lagging, I do not know. I'm gonna look at the VOD, and I'm gonna be seeing it like on like three frames per second. I'm just be like, nobody said anything.
Well, Crimson Knight, I hope you have had a good time to rest from an 8-hour shift. That's a lot. And Salem, as far as your stream, aside from the PNG missing, I think everything else is good. You look consistently like you're moving naturally. So
Okay, good.
At least from what I can see.
Okay, finally.
I have a power horse of a computer. These demons need to, you know, support themselves. So I have like 2 streams open, an OBS going, my VTube stuff, and all that stuff. So we're vibing tonight. Oh no, I'm sorry.
What happened?
Here at Salem Pierce VT, we are not professional, says Tovarish. Someone's gonna clip that and end up using that as something for you, I swear to God.
Oh no. Okay, please download
Womp
faster.
womp. You hear that, chat? He said faster. Salem's dying over there.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right, chat.
running, I'm
So
running on
while
really bad
Salem
FPS.
troubleshoots over here,
Yeah, I'm running on really bad FPS
what are you guys
on
doing
Discord.
this weekend? Hey, there's nothing wrong with the going outro. I have a great intro, which I'm also ready.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't need it faster. Fucking loser. Damn.
There we go.
You guys are going for the throat today. Oh, my face is like really big. That scared me. I was like, oh.
Okay. Oh look, Crimson's
I
back.
will scare your images if you're gonna scare them. Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
Christ, Salem. You're the shit out of people in your chat. Oh my god.
Oh jeez. I think they'll be fine with that. They usually
Everybody's
like seeing...
saying big.
Who's your guest? Hello, Slicey. This is Crimson. Crimson Blood Cat.
Hello, lovely.
All right. Didn't scare me. Nothing scares you, Mango. All right. Especially not the face of a woman.
Hold on.
Surprisingly.
Wait, Salem did what?
What?
He used.
What?
Are you saying? Are you saying he's used to going for the throat?
Okay, your chat is not up to date with me, so I have to reload it. Okay. I was looking at your chat too, and I noticed nothing was moving. Used?
He used to for me going for the throat.
He's used for me going for the throat.
Are you saying he's used to? Like, are you saying he's into being choked? Is that what you're trying to say? Salem, we need to have a conversation afterwards. Oh no. Sorry, lovely.
Oh, that's my model. Whoops. Okay. You mentioned choke.
Shall we go to the next one?
Yes. You mentioned choke. I wanted to say something real quick. I could not wear a choker. There is nothing.
Well, who said that you have to wear a choker? You can be choked without a choker.
That's not what I was. Okay. All right.
Lord.
Chambers does that enough. Anyways, and he doesn't choke me in the fun way. He chokes me in the way that I'm gonna kill you, choke you. Anyways.
Well, yeah, he's like the irritated, like I'm gonna fucking kill you. Where the way you want is like I'm gonna fucking kill you. That's the way you want.
He's got that choking down from like the peanuts.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways, I could not wear a choker. The reason I say that is because I went to get a haircut today. You know how they put that little paper thing around you that's like a choker? Around your neck?
No, you mean the cape?
No, not the cape. They put like a little paper thing that goes around your neck for the hair or whatever, and it looks like a choker.
Oh my god. No, Salem over here is trying to explain. He wasn't. Nobody's choking on peanuts, chat. That's not what's going on.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hello, JM Turian. I'll call you JM.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Say Squidward backwards. No.
Oh my lord.
Oh jeez. Okay, we're just gonna move on to the next one because I don't need to keep talking about. Someone thinks I'm choking on peanuts and somebody.
Oh my god! I just got what your chat just said. I would have read it first and been like, no, I can't say that. But
What,
that's funny.
The Squidward backwards.
That's so funny.
Jeez. Crimson's chat might have less collective IQ than oh jeez, Mango's going for the throat. Says Crimson's chat might have less collective IQ
nothing's happening, sweetheart.
Than this chat, and I'm in this one.
I'm in both of the chats. I'm watching. Both of them have totally different vibes, and I'm all about it. I love it. No, Salem is fine. Nobody is choking. Nobody's on fire. Nobody's unalived yet. We're fine. Now we're on to SCP milk.
I have after what's it called? After I turn off the camera, I'm going to get choked. Anyways.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Crimson. Anyways,
what, by me?
Yes. I feel threatened.
Oh, sweetie, that's a treat for you. You don't deserve a treat right now. All right, back to your SCP milk. Do I get any hints on this, or am I just purely going off the bottle?
Just gonna by who can I join? What do you mean by who can you join? Anyways, next one. This is Q's favorite.
Toverish, is this your man? Don't worry, you can have him. Salem's dead. Hey, you can see my chat just as much as I can see yours. I don't know what to tell you.
I'll be fair. I'm just keeping an eye on the screen. I look at your chat occasionally. Not only that, but it's not like staying up to date for me. So it's like I have to constantly keep reloading it.
I'm used to breaking Salem. I apologize, Salem's chat.
Huh?
It happens.
You're used to breaking me. Okay. I'm going to take that out of context.
I mean, how many times have we stuttered? How many times have you stopped? How many times have you slipped up? So tell me about this milk.
Okay. You're going to guess this one. It's actually be for the same for all of them. This is milk. Go ahead. Take a guess what the f it does.
So it wants to be drinked, or it liked being put in the bottle. Those are the two things that I'm hearing. No,
It's
I'm joking.
currently not alive, so I'll give you that.
Okay. So my guess... You chuck all the fucking milk, man. Oh, yeah. I'm assuming that this will activate upon drinking or contact. So, like, if it spills. Those are my two guesses on that. For what it does, I don't know. I'm gonna think it's like some poison of some sort. Is there any like, is there an effect that I should like be guessing? Like,
oh yes,
if it
effect.
drinks.
Oh
okay.
yes, a definite effect. And there, and there's a reason. I mean, I brought this one in specific because I just thought it'd be so fun to go over.
Is it?
It's funny because me and Q were on a voice call. We had a couple months back when I posted a SCPs of the Foundation video. This one was in there, and I basically called it the actually I'm not gonna say that because that's gonna give it away.
Okay.
But we talked about this one over voice call, and we both read the article, and we thought, "What the fuck?" So
I like Crimson Knight's guess where they said the milk eats you from the inside.
Oh,
is the definition of lactose intolerant.
Interesting.
I I do feel bad for people who have lactose intolerance.
Salem
like that's just
gets
sucky.
Milked.
Ayo?
Selkie
By
said
who?
that.
Ayo. Well, let's see. If it's consumed or on contact, maybe the person like slowly becomes. Oh my gosh! It's.
I love how her. Oh, Mew! Hi, Mew.
Give me a second. It has to say hi to them. So I'm here doing an SCP containment cast with Salem, who is on the red site. I pinned their link if you want to check them out. But we are doing a little SCP guess where I take a look at the image. I try to guess what it's going on, etc. Oh, hold on. I have to get the boba from the boobies. Sorry.
What?
When I hydrate, boba appears on my boobies, and I drink from it.
Oh.
You know, you suck the balls through the straw, that kind of thing.
Okay.
You know, the tapioca pearls. But yeah, for those who are new here, I am, and also for Salem's chat, I am a horror streamer variety, and I pair up with the Cirque du Zoo crew, which a couple of you guys are from, including Salem. And today we are doing tonight's little containment cast. So to get back on here before I get super distracted, I'm going to guess that when it consumes or comes into contact, you become like, I don't know, like pudding or like milk or some kind of creamy-ish liquid. So how wrong am I?
Well, Q is probably getting the same reaction as me. It's like, oh, you're way off. So
But probably.
it doesn't really turn you into anything. It makes you do something. So
Uh-oh.
when you drink any bit of this very fetish-like milk,
You say fetish-like milk?
Yes. You will begin to lactate. And that will increase the amount of
Oh my.
that will increase your lactation levels in your chest. No matter what, or no matter who you are. You could be male,
Wow.
you could be female, you could be a dog, you could be any mammal. Any mammal that drinks this will obtain the ability to lactate more than they're normally supposed to. And this is where it gets interesting. That's already weird enough as it. That's that part. What I just told you, all of that. That's what. Hello, Bass. You came in at a very weird time. You've seen that hentai. That's very nice to know.
I've seen the hentai. That's great.
So have I. Anyways, so when I did the video, that's all I read. That it makes you lactate, and that's why in the video I said, this is basically whoever made this has a lactation fetish. That's what I said. And then we went into it and we read more about it, and I thought, wow, this is something that I see. Okay, this is something that does not need to see the light of day.
You have to not ignore Tovarish's comment of he forgot to mention the fact that if your mind dulls if you aren't milked after a while.
Yeah, no, I'm not done yet, Q. I'm still explaining. I'm just going off the first thing I read. Yeah, he's right about that, by the way. It has to be, the person who drinks it has to be consistently milked in order to prevent him from getting bigger. So essentially, it's a lactation and inflation fetish. Yeah.
Interesting.
They will get bigger and bigger, and they will keep. You have to milk them a certain amount of times in a day, or they just continue to grow, and it's something. It really is something. I might be missing something. I might be missing something. Q, do you got anything? You got anything to add about this? I forgot. I don't know if I forgot anything.
You'll have to DM one of my mods, Theros is on, or Babs, the link, because most of my community members cannot post links, just as a heads up. So what I'm hearing is this substance in the bottle is contained because if you drink it, no matter your gender, as long as you are a mammal, you will continue to lactate. And if you're not milked after a while, your mind dulls. And yeah, is that it?
Yeah, basically. Eventually, it's like mind break, as Q said it in our voice call.
Yeah, no, sweetie, you can't have that milk.
No, you do not.
It was like, milk. I don't want that milk. I was like, yeah, you can't have that milk, even if you did want it.
Salem is an SCP. I am an SCP, hence my title.
Yeah, you're 113A, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 113A.
You'll have to tell me more about that after we guess a couple of more of these.
But yeah, I'll go over it 100%. Okay.
So what's 696?
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, this is 686, right? But the perfect 69 was 696.
696. I can look that up real quick. I don't know how long it'll take to load. Okay, no, it doesn't take that long. I don't know it by heart. I looked up 6969. Okay, that works too.
Oh, 6969. That's fair. Maybe it's the other that makes the other. Oh God. Oh yeah, maybe it does. Maybe that's what makes this milk. I don't know.
No, it's actually completely different. SCP-696 is a portable mechanical typewriter.
That's crazy.
We're not going to go over that one though. There is also SCP-069, but that one is not.
Okay.
Loot. That one's not loot either. Anyways, next time I'm going to have you on, I'm going to pull out SCP-6969. Anyways. We're going on to the fourth one.
Hey, yo.
We're going on to the fourth
question
one.
before we move.
That's right.
Question before we move.
Any questions about it?
So, how do you get more of 686? Does 686 like affect everybody's milk that gets lactated if they consume this, or is this specifically has to be from this bottle?
If I remember
Original source
correctly,
cannot multiply.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, then yes, more of that strange milk will come from the lactation. So it can be in a way
Like pure, or
no,
like it's diluted.
Diluted. It's the SCP itself. So the milk that's in the bottle
Interesting.
will, I guess you could say, the person who drinks it will begin to produce it now.
Ah, yeah.
He
But
won't
you
let
said
me sip
diluted,
anymore.
so not all of it. So like most of it is regular, like
No, I think
breast
it's. I
milk,
think it's.
but 10% is like this.
I misheard it. No, I don't. It's not diluted. It's exactly how it is.
Oh, it's pure. Okay, so it's
Yes.
another like parasitic host
In
kind
a
of
way,
thing.
yes.
Got it.
What'd you just say?
Interesting.
Salem, drop your throne so I can send you Kalkini. Oh.
Nope.
I absolutely love
Okay.
it because I can
Okay, you just
hear.
need their size, and you can just like order it from White Flavor. It'll be fine.
Just
I mean, what?
look at these. You can see how much they move. You see, I need a big size. Anyways, I think it's funny how every time you laugh, the mic cuts you out, but I can hear you in the background just losing your shit.
Oh no! I need to adjust my mic at some point to make sure that it's not like completely cut out like that. I was like fucking with it before, but I was like worried that the gate was like too far. Let me see. I might be able to. Maybe this will be fine. Here, we'll do 0.69. Let's see how that works. You guys can tell me if I cut out as much. I just don't want to blast anybody's ears. I always fucking feel bad.
All
right.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna mess with this.
Moving to the next one.
All right, yeah, moving on to the next one. This next one is going to be interesting. This one was actually, there's no official image for it, so I had to get some fan art of it. Just keep in mind this is actually what it looks like. Smash. Anyways, oh, sorry. wrong stream. Wrong stream, my bad.
Stream, that was last week.
But no, you would not want to smash this, though. Then again, if you're someone like Mango, you probably still would. Oh, little note I forgot to mention. The green behind her is tails. She has 9 tails.
Oh, it's like a kitsune.
Yes. She is a kitsune SCP.
Okay.
This is what she looks like. There's plenty of art of her, but this is probably one of my favorite ones, and that's why I use this one. Go ahead and take a guess at what you think she does.
So she's an SCP kitsune. So she has 9 tails, is that correct?
Yes, she has 9 tails.
Oh,
and of course,
Yasumi, good night, Crimson Knight. Okay.
Night,
9 tails.
She steals your soul 100%. Smash times 9. Okay, Mango. Triple smash, says Bass.
Let's guess that she has 9 tails because that's 9 reincarnations based off of Japanese lore. So, what? That's probably a really old kitsune. Kitsune are also known for tricksters. So if it's more Japanese lore oriented versus SCP, I'm thinking maybe it has something to do with souls oriented, and maybe it's not a Bakemonogatari or Nekomata, so I don't think it's imposing anything here. So is she wearing an apron?
Yes.
So let's just go with like an SCP Senko-san. Do you know what Senko-san is?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go with an SCP version of Senko-san. That's my guess.
Okay.
How wrong am I?
So just to get an idea, she's from your guess, she's caring and wants to help you.
Let's go with also yandere effect.
Okay, fair enough. So this is one of the SCPs that I actually did read on a stream one time. I used to do a thing called Anomalies Redacted, where I would read random articles, and this was one of them. And I had never read it beforehand.
Okay.
And after I read it, okay. You got it. You got it right about the whole trickster thing.
Okay.
That's about all you got.
That's
right.
kitsunes. Okay.
So she has a type of mind-altering ability. Anybody who comes into contact with her, she can easily alter anybody's mind, no matter how strong their mind is. And
Ooh, okay.
they also shapeshift. They can turn into any form they want, any person they want, so that you can easily turn into somebody who you trust dearly. And just
so more like a Necromata. Got it.
Yes, let me actually pull up the exact examples that I wanted to say. SCP-953. It is pretty interesting. She was very good at convincing her victims to commit acts that are very graphic. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
When you say graphic, do you mean like unaliving graphic, or you mean like
let me just
things you cannot say graphic?
Let me read this aloud. And it's exact quote from the article, from the file itself. Its preferred killing method is a bare-handed strike to the abdomen, penetrating the abdominal cavity and removing the liver, which it will later consume. If given if given time, however, it will choose to linger over its kill, torturing its victim, and it seems to enjoy the infliction of pain upon other sentient being. That's one thing I wanted to mention.
Sadistic kitsune.
That's one thing I wanted to mention. I'm trying to find the other thing real quick. Where is it?
You guys don't store livers? It's crazy.
Here we go. I found it. Okay. The polymorphic abilities SCP-953 displays moderate level psionic abilities, namely suggesting telepathy. Although insufficient to fool an outside observer, an entranced subject can be convinced of a variety of false facts. So basically being mind altered and indoctrinated in a way. Including the nature, including how it works, how the SCP works and its own nature, and the nature of things around it. In the past, this SCP has done many things, among others like deceive police officers, investigating reports of loud screams from a hotel room. It has convinced a mother to roast and eat its own child, and also has itself carried out acts of necro upon somebody's fiance right in front of them. But also performed systematic murder against 27 attendees at a YIFCon. That is just a few of the things it has done.
Interesting. Interestingly specific.
I'm just going off the article.
No, that's fair. That's an interestingly specific but hilarious little tidbit of information.
Like one of my
but you don't, wait, are you saying you don't keep livers in a jar somewhere? Like, but the nutrition.
But the nutrition, of course.
Yeah. It's like eating hearts.
I'm not gonna eat anything you make.
Hearts are a little too squishy, but like the liver is definitely like more nutritious.
Jet, you know how you just love the way Grandma cooks? Don't let her cook for you.
No, if I was going to cook for you, I would make sure that you enjoyed every little bit of it to your last
By
dying.
that, it's gonna be like that.
Oh, look at that!
By that, it's gonna be like that one video of that guy being forced to eat a soup. What did you say, Soki?
Possibly.
All these lewd, low key. They're lewd. What? I'm sorry, but how is the sheep one lewd?
We're not going to answer that.
We're not going to answer that.
He doesn't get it. Don't answer that, chat.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right.
Something else. Any
so
questions?
Our next one.
Any questions about this one?
We'll tell you when you're older. Yes.
Oh no.
I'm good.
You're good? Okay.
We're going to our next one?
Oh, wait a minute. Mango is cooking. What did Mango say? I'm using the milking one on this kitsune.
Oh, damn.
Oh, okay. Well, that is that SCP.
Damn.
Now we have the fifth and the last SCP that I have collected here. this is this is actually an SCP that I read about last night, because I wanted to get one that I hadn't done before. All the previous ones I have either talked about, explained, or joked about on stream or on videos. This is the only one that I am 100% new to, and I don't think anybody here knows about. This is... Oh, of course I forgot the number. This is an SCP. It's SCP-3032, I believe. Or 3022.
3032.
Oh no, my bad.
3022.
Okay. My bad. 20... Fuck. Okay. 2329.
Never will wait.
2329.
Okay.
I had to actually look.
So you're dyslexic with numbers. Got it. Okay.
I'm not dyslexic, I just forgot the number.
2329?
23. Okay.
I'm dying. Okay.
SCP-2329, yes. So SCP-2329, as I said, I did caption to you in DMs, that the SCP is not actually... It is what is in the picture that you see here, but it's actually a view of the inside of the SCP. The SCP itself is an apartment building. This picture here is just a POV image of the inside. So go ahead, take your guess. Take your guess of what this thing is, what this apartment building does.
You know what? I'm gonna go with a basic, more upfront guess. This is an apartment complex that consumes its tenants one at a time and like internally like moves and then just says like, you know, like you're always taking like rent, kind of like a Hotel California, but for like an apartment complex.
Okay. Is that your final guess?
We'll go with it. Why not?
Okay.
Feeling spicy.
Because you know what? And after reading this and after thinking about it now, I thought, man, this is the most tame one out of all of these. So many people, when it comes to SCPs, will come to the conclusion of, oh, it's dangerous, or oh, it's very helpful. This one it's just there, and it does this because it does. This hotel, anybody who enters it... Alright, so it's kind of interesting to explain it. This picture, there is actually 4 people in this picture, but the main properties of this this SCP, the reason why you don't see those 4 people, they're actually the ones sitting in those chairs there, if you can see those. They are sitting in those chairs, but because you don't see anybody, it's actually the SCP in effect. Anybody inside of this hotel or this apartment building, you cannot see anybody the moment you go inside. You can go in with somebody right beside you, and they will instantly just vanish. They're there, but you will not be able to see them, feel them, hear them, or even smell them.
That's so sad. That'd be like if all of my kitty minis went to a house and I couldn't find them. I'd be pissed.
This is basically this is basically a really unfair and really sad game of hide and seek. And it continues as nobody from the outside can see the people on the inside either. And the same goes with objects people are holding. If somebody is holding one... Oh, you know this one, Selkie. Interesting. This SCP, if you are holding an item, the other people cannot see that item either until you drop the item. Once you drop it, then it becomes visible to everybody else. So essentially, everybody is Everybody is invisible to everyone when they're inside the apartment building. There have even before this SCP was first contained, there were many reports from tenants who were always complaining to the management of, oh, my neighbors are so antisocial, they will never come out of their homes. That's not the case. They just don't see them. They're always there, you just don't see them. But that...
Damn.
Use it for an RP scenario. Interesting.
Ooh, nice.
But that...
I could see that.
But that is SCP-30 or 20 whatever. This one. 2329.
I was gonna say, wasn't it 2329? Did you have more Malfunctions.
Yes. Some of the numbers confuse me sometimes.
Oh, that is fair.
Hmm.
All right. So are we moving? Was that our last one,
That was our
or
last
I
one, but
think
I do. That was our last one, but I do have other thing that I didn't do for the rest of them because I forgot about this part. We're going to
okay.
return back to the first one that we did, and
Okay.
was that it? Yeah, that's the one. So we have SCP 10, or my bad. It was, man, I'm messing up numbers so bad. 1285. We're back to SCP
Yeah.
1285. So we already know what this thing does. Q is yelling the dear SCP. We're not going to do that this time because I didn't pull that one out. I thought about it though, but I'm not this time. There's plenty of dear ones, so you can make of that what you will. So this one we already know. This is the one with the roots that climb over to the bed and will place the sleeper's eyes with flowers.
Yep. That pollinates, etc., and then repeats. Yep.
Mm-hmm. How do you think, if this SCP was real, how do you think we would deal with this? If this was like a real issue that we had to deal with, and we just don't know where it's going to appear, how do you think it would be if this SCP was real?
Are you saying I should give you ideas on how to contain this?
Not really contain, but just to, I guess,
eliminate. I think it would be like The Last of Us. People would have to get like receptacles that would be able to filter the air so that we can't breathe it in for pollination, especially if we find out that that's one of the objectives here. Oh, he's making me do his job. Is that it? He's just trying to get free labor. I got you. That's fine. I would think it would be a couple ways. One, it would, especially since it's pollinating and tree and plant related, I would think that they would want to contain it from I think they would want to contain it from exposing to other people. So I would say filter for airborne. I would say they probably attempt to kill it with fire or some kind of like acidic, or even develop an SCP or hybrid, kind of like the Japanese beetle with Japanese vines, to like find a way to what is it? I hope they would try to find a way to eliminate it at the source, especially since depending on how porous it could be, etc., it could spread multiple ways. So I would think like fire, air filters, and like a possible like invasive species to combat it, but then also control it. So that would be my guess.
You know, I just thought of something even better. Okay.
Oh.
My bad. My bad making you explain all that. That's a pretty good way to do it. But I just thought of something that's pretty interesting. So, and Q is going to start ranting about this part that I'm going to say. So there is a thing called the Global Occult Coalition. Have you ever heard of it before?
The Global Cult Coalition?
Global Occult Coalition. It's a United Nations thing.
Oh, Global Occult. Yeah. I think I might have heard something.
There he is. There's Q ranting about it. Okay, but anyways.
Yes.
The UNGOC is basically, essentially a group, or it's an agency, an international agency that sets itself the main goal of kill every single anomaly. It doesn't matter if it's good, doesn't matter if it's bad, doesn't matter if it helped grandma across the street, doesn't matter if it's giving you pizza, and it doesn't matter if it's about to end the world. Kill it. That is their main thing. So, there is a thing. There's a very common thing that occurs. If an SCP is killed, if there's a way it's killed, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes it can end up being... Shut up, Q. Sometimes it can end up being worse than what it was before. So, in the case of a specific SCP, there was once upon a time an SCP that is a chair that loved it when people sat on it. So essentially, it's any degenerate nowadays, and it enjoyed being sat on, and it would find some weird thrill out of it for some reason. I don't know why. We're not going to get into that part, But the GOC.
Salem, did you reincarnate into a chair?
Shut up.
Make me.
I can't. She's gonna hit me with a rolling pin. Anyways, Anyways, the GOC got a hold of this chair and they shredded it. They put it into a wood chipper and they thought, done is done. The SCP is dead.
Oh no!
Very wrong. It turned into a pile.
You just made it worse.
It turned into a pile of sawdust, which it is still an SCP now. Instead, it is a pile of sawdust that will appear near anybody that is nearby it. It will teleport into their lungs and it will choke them to death.
Hey yo.
And
I mean, that's horrible.
Oh, 5 council's giving me really weird
sounds
looks.
like karma. But okay.
5 council's giving me really weird looks right now. Anyways, but yes. So the idea that I had in mind is, if this SCP was destroyed, what do you think it could turn into next? Something good, better, or something potentially worse?
Oh, depending on how they eliminated it?
No, just if it was killed, what do you think it would turn into? Like, for example, this thing is a wooden statue of roots. If we were to burn it or shred it or whatever, what do you think would happen to it? Relatable? What do you mean relatable, Selkie?
Probably what I said. If it was like shredded and shipped and they left it, I feel like, well, it's roots, so it would have to go one step. So let's say they burned it, and then that gaseous form would be poisonous. So that would be a guess for me.
I see.
Because if you splintered it, right, you would just be making it into more roots. So that wouldn't necessarily make it change a form.
And essentially, it would probably duplicate it.
Yeah, exactly. So assuming they go the route of burning it, that smoke would develop and kind of change its form. So I think at that point it would become airborne and poisonous that way. A slow kill.
Incognito Cheetos.
Oh, light. That's amazing.
It would turn into humanity's greatest evil, books.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
It would be like hypnotic books. Be like, we're going to make you believe that a fantasy that you're reading could be real. Could be.
All right. Now, the beautiful mother sheep loves you. If we were to cook it like you manimals would want to do, what do you think?
Ugh, I wouldn't eat it.
What do you know? Let's use that, the cooking thing, because that would kill it technically. So
yeah,
if you cook this thing, what do you think this SCP would end up becoming? Something worse or something maybe better?
Okay, I'm going to take it a step further. We're going to go bet. All right. So let's say it gets fed to a child because the family didn't know any better. Bought the lamb at a store or something. Who knows? And it gets eaten. It gets cooked. It'll probably taste like the best home cooked meal you want because of the loving instinct. But then I bet like it would just mutate and infect that, like, especially if they're children, or maybe it's specifically like feminine presenting children, and they'd have to become the motherly type. So it's like a mutation of evolution. Yeah. So they will always be caring for people, and they'll always have knitting as their hobby, no matter how much they don't like knitting. It would just come natural.
I hate doing this, but I
Spitefulness.
just want to.
It's like, I don't want to knit this freaking mitten, but just some part of me makes me want to do it. So I'm going to fucking do it, and then I can game. It's bullshit.
Okay. All right, next one.
So, what was that, Selkie? What was that? So, what? Oh, jeez. That's funny.
Autism?
Possibly. Very possible.
And you look so bad. Oh, hey, Shaman.
Hi, Shaman!
I absolutely love that the moment I saw that, I knew it was Shaman for some reason.
It's crazy. I wonder why.
Okay.
Oh,
Then we have the milk bottle, the beautiful lactation fetish mind break
yes.
milk bottle. If we were to, oh jeez, if we were to, I don't know how you would destroy this thing. Maybe turn it into steam, like boil it or something. I don't know. But if this thing were
Ooh, that
destroyed,
could go gaseous.
if you were to destroy it, what could potentially happen?
Oh, see, incognito also has it. So it could go one way, right? Because the forms are liquid, gas, solid, right?
Yeah.
So let's say we go the gaseous route.
Yeah.
You're gonna have people lactating everywhere. But let's say we go solid.
Okay.
All right, sorry, chat. This might be more disturbing. I'm sorry. You're gonna have the worst diarrhea.
So it turns into McDonald's.
Lactose intolerant extreme, and it's not gonna stop.
Oh
like,
my.
oh jeez.
Boom. Were you done?
What about you?
Or...
What's your thought? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were done. Okay, I thought you were still explaining. You were
Oh,
just
I
laughing.
mean, it's just liquid or gas, so I'm gonna go with that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just laughing and gonna keep talking. Okay. And then we have the beautiful, or I mean, this.
Oh god, that one's different. I feel like that's paranormal SCP. That one's gonna be hard.
This one, I don't even think you can kill it if I'm being honest. But if you could, what the heck do you? How much worse could this thing could get? If it were to get worse, or maybe.
So if we're,
or maybe it becomes.
if we're going,
it goes into the Senko thing, like you were saying.
oh, so there's a couple things that could happen. So let's say it gets killed by whatever god awful way. Nine tails tend to be like the ascension cap for kitsunes. The next step is kami at that point, especially if it's like an entity level. So like we're talking about killing it and giving it worse. So
What if I want
killing
it to be
it is
worse?
probably gonna make it worse.
What
It
if I
probably
want
is
it
gonna make it worse.
Cute.
That's my guess. So let's poke at the Japanese lore for a second. So let's say the kitsune gets killed. Not only are the nine tails then like that energy manifest, it's gonna cause miasma, which if any of you weebs or Japanese lore friends are aware, like that miasma is corruption that can technically corrupt other entities, etc., especially if it's not cleansed. It's a whole like story. So this one's kind of not like the other ones where it's like it's a solid liquid or gas. This is like you effed up. So let's say they just killed it to kill it.
Yes.
It's gonna get worse. That's my guess. It's gonna corrupt, it's gonna infect, it's just gonna break like until it like reincarnates or passes on. So that's my guess for that. But let's say they were smart enough. Let's say they were intelligent enough to seal this. Then there would be a different story. Because if they sealed it properly, if they, like purified, appeased it, left it offerings, etc., then I could see it not causing as much trouble. Maybe it ascends and helps calm the yokai instead of antagonize it. It could definitely go that way, but I'm gonna guess most people don't know how to do that, so you're just gonna make it worse. Ooh, I do have an idea to make her worse. Every time she dies, she becomes more funny until she's full fox mode, and then she basically hunts down all the people that hurt her relentlessly. Ooh.
Yes,
that's fair.
I would say so, maybe. And I also forgot some information about this one. I actually didn't explain everything because, like I said, I did read the full article. There's actually a some mobile task force units we've had, or agents, have gone to capture this SCP. Or no, what was it? Was this or that? Yeah, no, they went into to just to try to capture her, and it was 3 people. They went into this little cottage area. It was in Asia. It was like an I don't know, like a hut, and there was this elderly woman who lived there. They trusted her and everything, It was SCP-953, my bad. And, well, worst come to worst, 2 of them died, and 1 of them was badly injured. By the end of it, we had an interview with them, and they actually attempted to defend SCP-953, and we questioned them of whether SCP-953 had their way with him, and he was very adamant, whatever, very on the point of, no, nothing happened. I'm saying what I'm saying out of my own free will, though we don't believe him because SCP-953 is just very good at mind controlling people and changing people's minds.
Yep.
So that is that. And the SCP is just really good at manipulating people, basically. Anyways. And then we have... Oh, wait, I still had this one. Whoops. I didn't realize I still had the one in the back up. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Whoops, never mind. Okay. The last SCP, which was the hotel. If we were to demolish the building, basically, is the only way to destroy it, really. If we were to demolish this SCP, what could potentially happen? What would we get from it?
Ooh, I feel like it would be a small epidemic, but a introvert's paradise. I feel like, let's say it got like demolished into dust, etc. That dust might be put in like cement and, you know, like incorporated in other places. Let's say the wood becomes sawdust and ends up accidentally in people's drinks when people are cutting stuff or whichever. People would just start disappearing, and they would feel so alone. That would be my sad guess. Is just like people just start disappearing, but in reality, like they're there. They just can't see them or hear them or talk to them. So it would be great for the introverted paradise, but then it would feel like you have this whole world. They'd probably find ways to try to go around it, but that would be my sad guess.
Okay. Fair. There's probably different bunch of different ways that could go wrong, but that is definitely one of them. Alright. And I think we went over, that is all 5 of the SCP. I accidentally made you disappear, whoops. Alright.
You made me disappear?
By
Crazy.
Accident. We can't make you disappear just yet. Anyways.
Nope, not yet.
You had question. Wait, did I ask if you had any questions about the hotel one? The apartment building?
I don't know. I think we kind of remember that we had to do another step, but I don't think I have any questions regarding this one, actually.
Okay, fair enough. Now, you had a question about me. We mentioned this earlier. SCP-113-A.
So, SCP-113-A, what makes you an SCP?
Actually, I'm actually male, but the SCP, if you do not know what it is, SCP-113 is a stone. It is a jaded stone that is, whenever you touch it, or whoever touches it, they will begin to go through a transformation process that will turn them from one gender to another. So it's named the gender switching stone. A very renowned researcher here at the Foundation, Dr. Bright, somehow got a hold of SCP-113. We don't know how, but now we have tighter security on it. Anybody who in the Foundation who wants to use the stone is free to use it so long as they sign a waiver or whatever. So I'm assuming that's how that happened. He used stone. He put it into a paper bag, handed it to me, and said, "I got you lunch." Normally, I wouldn't take it because it's Dr. Bright. He probably put something in there, but for some reason, I trusted him. Put my hand in, immediately touched the stone, and something strange happened. The reason why the A was added at the end is because what happened to me, is very different compared to everybody else who has touched it. Usually, when you touch the stone and you begin to transform, nothing can separate you from that stone, no matter what it is. But for some reason, when I touched it, halfway through transformation, the stone detached itself, making me half male, half female, which is why I look female, but I have a male voice. I have an Adam's apple. I also have various female parts. And in terms of organs, it's a mess. Some female organs, missing some male organs. It's a mess. They're still researching on me as much as I don't like it. But they allow me to continue as I am doing right now. And that's why I am like this.
Interesting.
What's down there, Salem? Selkie, really?
Selkie. Is it pink though, says Toverish? God damn it, guys. Oh, Lord.
Oh, my. I'm still sad that
Oh,
about the
Lord.
organs. Oh, Shaman, of course you are. He's sad. Okay, let me add this part in, because I guess this is part of it.
Yeah, I'm not basically a femboy.
Mm.
Are you connected to the milk SCP?
No.
Incognito. I don't think so. They got so defensive.
Anyways, I'll add this part in because it's a little, I guess, trivia thing, and plus we're already talking about it anyways, might as well. I cannot produce a child, and that's why Shaman is so bothered by it.
That's okay.
I mentioned some organs were missing, and that would include ovaries.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
I mean, yet. Q.
There's so many things I want to say, but I cannot, and that is okay.
Q and Selkie are on
That
the
is
same
for
team
offline.
for once. Q and Selkie are on the same team for once. I gotta watch myself after this.
Selkie and I are always on the same team. What are you talking about?
Selkie and Q?
Oh, Selkie and Q. I thought you meant me and Selkie. I was like, we're normally on the same team.
No, can't believe Salem. Oh
say it. I can't, Red Panda. It's not that kind of stream. And they're also on a different site. I can't. I'm sorry.
Just to make it clear,
I
have said
I'm not
penis.
fucking Selkie.
I have said various things. How bad is it?
Trust me, it's bad.
Send it to me in DMs. I'm curious.
We will.
No. Send it right now.
The one that you surprise put it. Oh my god!
I'm about.
I don't wanna.
Oh my.
Oh my god! Fine, I will humor you.
What did I walk into? Hello, Dodge. Dodge walked in at a very interesting time.
Okay, there's your DM. That's the tame version of what I was going to say. The tame version of what I was going to say. I'm not saying that.
Oh, that's it?
That is I just said that's the tame version. I'm not saying it, but that's the gist of what I was going to say.
That's not that bad. I mean, I think I know what words you were going to use, but I don't think that's that bad. We've talked about worse on my streams before.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it in chat.
We've talked
you
about...
can take Salem down with you. I'm not doing it.
We've talked about chainsaw circumcisions before.
Oh, that's fine. Now is well, fine. I will, Selkie. I will give you the tame version. Oh shit! Nope, that's not it.
Oh,
that's
man.
definitely. Hold on, let me get it to you. There. That is also the tame version of what I said.
But yes, yes, Crimson, you're correct. You essentially are correct about that. But I'm not gonna let that happen.
I think with some of these SCPs, not to get into weird territory, I don't think they ask for consent, you know? Oh my god, Selkie. Selkie, you're so bad. You said that right now. I am on air. I cannot say that shit. Oh, Jesus. But yeah.
My.
Lord have mercy.
Jeez. Well, do you have any questions?
I know you talked about another review of them, or is there more that we're reviewing, or is that genuinely our last?
That was our last one for today.
Perfect. All right.
Now, before we end the stream, I was
Okay.
asked to do this by the O5 Council. They were very, very adamant on me doing this.
L5 Council?
The O5
What is this
Council.
L5? O5? What is O5?
The O5, that's fine, I'm telling you this anyways. So the O5 Council is Overseer 5. I don't know where the 5 came from. I keep asking them, but they don't want to tell me. The O5 Council is basically the head of the SCP Foundation. They control everything. Everything they say goes. What did you just say, Shaman? Is there a way for Salem to get pregnant? No! There is not. And you want to hear the funny part? Dr. Bright has looked into research for that. Alright.
Oh, God.
Anyways.
When does O5 turn 06? Jesus. I don't know if you can talk about the OF Council. Oh, Jesus.
It's too late. I mean, I like pissing them off anyways, so it's fine. Oh, they're looking at me really nicely. I'm used to that face. Anyways. But yeah, the O5 Council, they asked me to do this. It's very important. And they were very adamant on it, that I do it. They were not happy that I brought you here because you are technically an anomaly for being a demon. So... very sorry, Crimson, but you are now SCP-069.
Nope. Oh my God, you did not!
I'm very sorry, but you are now part of our beautiful foundation. Enjoy your containment cell.
Oh my God, you did not. You know this can't keep me, right? I'm just going to humor you here since you're my adopted child. You know this can't keep me here.
Oh, what was that? God. Oh, the O5 are very confused at why you just called me adopted child. Nothing. There's no reason behind that. You don't need to ask questions.
That's okay. I'm going to stay here just to make sure he doesn't get penalized. And as soon as this is over, I'm breaking free. Good luck on Keter class, everybody.
Oh, Keter class.
Oh,
jeez. Okay. Well, it was nice having you, and apparently we're going to keep having you here, Crimson.
Sure. Yeah. No, I'm totally going to stay O5. I'm totally. I would never escape. I would never consume anybody who stands in my way and escape. I would never do such a thing.
Wish I can be in that cell too. What, Shaman?
Sweetie, you will be in just a moment.
That's your grandma. You freak.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Did I stutter? What did you enjoy the milk? If anything, I think if you're great friends with the O5, you could potentially annoy Dr. Bright, but I doubt that, and they'll probably release you. But I wouldn't hold my breath. Anyways, enjoy your whatever you have left of this stay.
For those who can't see it, if you go onto the other stream, I have this tiny little cage on me. It's very cute. I like it. Yeah. I'm wearing it as a decoration for now. But we'll see where it goes from there. But yes, thank you for having me, though. I appreciate it.
And just a little to explain why San Francisco, because Dark asked this question earlier. Site 47 is located under Alcatraz.
That's fair.
And right now we're overlooking the entire city of San Francisco. So yeah.
Yeah, I see the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Very cute. I like it.
But yes. All right. I think it is time to end it here. Until next time.
Yes, of course. Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
I hope everybody enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure everybody enjoyed their time here, actually. But yeah, we're going to send her to her cell now. Bye-bye.
I'm totally gonna go to my cell, and I'm totally not gonna...
She doesn't know I muted. That's even funnier. Okay. Alright, chat. You have a good one. Bye-bye. I'll see you next time. If you are new and you did enjoy... Oh, actually, wait. Hold on. I want to see something. Crimson, are you still there? Crimson? She's still there? Oh no, she deafened. Crimson, undeafen. I'm gonna do the thing, chat. Oh. Alright, let's see if I can get her to undeafen real quick. Let me close my stream. Let me close my Discord stream so I can not lag like crazy. Hold on. I'm not gonna end it just yet, chat. I want to see if she's going to answer. Hello, Crimson.
Hello. You are still live, just so you know.
I know. I did that on purpose.
Did you now?
Yes, I meant to do that on purpose. Oh, you need your cage. Hold on. Okay. Okay.
I'm totally in my cage.
I did this to Selkie, and I do this to almost everybody I collab with. You want to try doing my outro?
You want me to do the outro? Sure.
You want me to try it? Okay, I'm going to say it.
Yeah,
I'm going to say all of it, and usually I flabbergast everybody who listens to me say it. See if you can say it word for word. All right. If you are new and you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing to be a part of this amazing yet interesting community that we have growing here still. If you don't subscribe, that's fine too. At least consider liking, commenting, and sharing to boost my content as much as possible. Maybe this isn't for you. Go ahead and share this with somebody who does like SCP or who does like VTubers. Or maybe they like both. Or maybe you like both and you want to get them into it. I don't know. Your choice. Share it with whoever you want, whenever you want, if you want to. As of now, we currently have, I actually can't check right now, it's about 374 subscribers, and the goal is 400 subscribers at the moment, and the goal by the end of the year is 1,000 subscribers. So let's see how long it takes us to get there. But anyways, whether you're watching the VOD or you're watching right now live, I hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night. Just overall, I hope you have a good one. I'll see you whenever.
Was that your outro, lovely?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. You are too cute.
Oh. Oh,
Are you stuttering?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to try it?
You want me to try your outro? Is that what you're saying?
Do you want to try it, or do you want to pass on that?
How's this? I'll do a little improv instead.
That's fine.
So what I'm hearing is you're aiming for 1,000 subscribers this year?
Yes.
So what I'm hearing is if you hit 6969, your lovely SCP-113A is going to be in a main dress and doing a little chant in a cat Neko maid costume with me is what I'm hearing, right? Right?
No.
You gonna be a cat girl for your community? You gonna be in a maid outfit for your community?
Can you still see my stream?
Oh, yeah, no, I see you. Oh no, sweetheart. Yes. See, Selkie and I have no problem. You can pretend and show all you want to your O5 and your little community that I'm in this little cage, but you realize that I can be out of here in a second. You're cute. You're really cute. It's so adorable. I love it.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at my own face, just looking at the cage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I think that was her improv for the outro, chat. Y'all have a good one.
Yes, have a good one.
And this is the part where I probably start barking because that's how I end my streams.
No barking. Oh my god.
That is actually how I end my streams, though. I go into
Oh.
the end screen, and I start howling and barking, and then I contemplate my
So you
life
want me to
choices.
say, if you're new and did enjoy, please do consider subscribing to be a part of this amazing yet interesting community that we have growing here. Still, if you don't subscribe, that's fine. To at least consider liking, comment, and sharing to boost my comment as much as possible. Of now, we currently have 376 subscribers. Maybe this isn't for you. Go ahead and share this with someone who does like SCP or who does like VTubers, or maybe they like both, or maybe you like both. And you want to get them into, I don't know, your choice. Share to whoever you want, whenever you want, and if you want. And as of now, like I said, we have 376 subscribers. The goal at the moment is 400. And at the end of the year, it's going to be 1,000. So let's see how long it takes for us to get there, anyways. Oh, and I also promise at 6969 that I'm going to wear a cat made costume. So watching the VOD or watching right now live, I hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and I'll see you whenever I see you.
Good enough. That was probably the best one out of everybody who ever tried it.
Oh, that's okay. That was gifted for Selkie to make sure that I got you at the end. So
Oh,
I will I'll give a little shout out.
Okay. Well, you have fun, Crimson. Crimson, I'm gonna get off the VC now.
Absolutely. Bye.
Okay, chat. We are alone now, and she left a cage. Well, that's unfortunate. I do not know how I'm going to explain this to you. 5. Oh, they're watching me right now. She just left. I don't know what you want me to say. Anyways, if you are new and you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing to be a part of this amazing yet interesting community that we have growing here still. Just a little note. Yes, you can't say anything. This. What do you mean I can't say anything? This containment casting is going to be a reoccurring thing. I'm going to want to keep it a thing because I actually had a lot of fun doing this, and I'm sure Crimson had fun, and I'm sure you all had fun doing it too, or watching it, I should say. Anyways, if you are new and you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing to be a part of this amazing yet interesting community that we have growing here still. If you don't subscribe, that's fine too. At least consider liking, commenting, and sharing to boost my content as much as possible. Maybe this isn't for you. Go ahead and share this with somebody who does like SCP or who does like VTubers. Or maybe they like both. Or maybe you like both and you want to get them into it. I don't know. Your choice. Share it with whoever you want, whenever you want, if you want to. As of now, we currently have 376 subscribers. And the goal by the end of the year is 1,000 subscribers. And I did actually set a thing for 1,000. If I hit 1,000 by the end of the year, I will do the really bad copy pasta that was done by Senzawa herself. And yes, I will probably stream it to make it easier. But anyways, I think that's it. Yep. Anyways, whether you're watching the VOD or you're watching right now live, I hope you have a good morning, evening, afternoon, and night. Just overall, I hope you have a good one. I'll see you whenever. See ya. Oh yeah, next stream is tomorrow. Yeah. Anyways, see ya.
I'm cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. Don't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day. I'll never forget this day.
Whoa.